Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had so many questions. How do we record an episode? Where do we find background music? How do we get our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places that people like to listen? And where do we find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. Anchor makes it simple to get up and running. You can upload and schedule your podcast ahead of time. It publishes to all the major podcast platforms. You can easily check your stats. I could go on, but instead, why don't you go and get started? Go to anchor.fm/start to join the e-commerce minute and a diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. We can't wait to hear your podcast.
It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode is brought to you by SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Save time and money no matter what you ship or mail with SendPro Online software. Print shipping labels and stamps right from your desk and access discounted rates for as low as $4.99 a month. Try it free for 30 days and get a free 10-pound scale when you visit pb.com/minute. That's pb.com/minute. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's e-commerce minute episode 484.
In today's episode, the Binji card consolidates all your credit and debit cards into one.
Apple Wallet was one of the earliest intros into a more consolidated digital wallet. But what if going completely mobile actually isn't making life easier? We all need to carry our IDs and other non-payment related things in their wallets, like cash. Who remembers cash, eh? But what if you could view your card balances right on the card itself? On May 15th, 2019, Binji, a financial tech company, launched the most fully realized personal finance platform to pay and receive payments in today's digital age. It's the only platform offering the ability to consolidate credit and debit cards into a single card to use as funding sources for your Binji account. The Binji Display Debit MasterCard works in tandem with the Binji app via smartphone Bluetooth connection. With just one click in the Binji Card's user interface, users can now transfer cash from up to 24 debit or credit cards into one consolidated account. The Binji card itself has a digital display screen that shows you the current balance, the last 4 digits of the card source you have selected, and a 4-character nickname for quick ID purposes. The Binji card stores and shares info through its secure cloud-based processing engine. Credit and debit information is immediately encrypted in a secure token vault to protect users' identity, especially considering the multitude of cards Binji allows. Binji never has access to its users' decrypted information, and if you lose your card or have it stolen, simply head to the Binji app and turn off the card. You can also pay, receive, and request money from people in real time with Binji's P2P payment services. Unlike other services, you can use these funds immediately from your Binji card without having to transfer to a third-party bank. Binji accounts are FDIC insured up to $250,000 and allow access to over 35,000 fee-free ATMs. You can also have direct deposits go to the Binji card because it's accepted worldwide. The battery of your Binji card lasts 3 years, and the card is waterproof. Binji's tagline: all you need to pay and get paid in today's digital world. It's money's OS. Binji cards can be purchased at binji.co for $89. That's BINJI. I think this is right up your alley. You like consolidation.
I do, but they're not the first one that did this. There's plenty of these cards out there.
I know there was one a couple years ago that got much fanfare and is no longer around. I don't recall any in the last
Yeah. This is like, it looks like this one's a lot better just because it's just the way they're doing it. I think that hopefully, I mean, it looks like more of a bank, or they're part of a bank.
Yeah, it's not just a card. It is banking. If you look on their website, binji.co.
So it looks like their card is actually tied into a bank, which is what you kind of want. All the other ones were just like, oh, put your cards in.
Here's a novelty card. This is full branchless banking. So you have your other competitors to this would be like Chime. This takes it a step further because they got the really cool card. That's their hook.
So they're tied into Axiom Bank, which is great, and it looks like they're also tied into First Data and MasterCard. So it makes it, plus the FDIC. They're a member of FDIC, which is even better because they're protected for $250,000. That makes it easy. I haven't seen this one. I'm now interested. Obviously, thanks. No,
you're welcome.
But it looks like. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. I'm willing to actually try because having so many cards, like my favorite thing right now is having all the cards inside of my Apple Wallet, and that's sort of where I'm headed to. So having just one card in your pocket just in case is not a bad thing. I would love that. I prefer that everything eventually becomes just on my phone instead of having a wallet, including licenses and everything else.
Sure.
It's headed that way. I finally achieved a dream of not owning keys, which is even better. It's
You
nice
have
to just
so your apartment has it's like a little fob thing, right?
well, just the downstairs. But my apartment actually has like our office has like the keypad.
Yeah, keys suck, man.
I literally have no keys because even with my car, it's a fob that you don't even start a car that way anymore. It's just in your
Yeah.
pocket in your bag. So everything is that's my like eventually it will become that. I know we're talking about credit cards, but I just saw a commercial for I think BMW. You can actually now use your phone to open it like an NFC thing, touch it.
Yeah.
Like I can open my car with the car app that they have, but you can now touch it and it'll open it, which is
Right.
where it should be headed. So everything should be on the phone.
I have
Sorry, it
I
just
have a
should.
keypad on my door of my car, and I've never used it. I don't even know what the number is.
This credit card thing. I don't know. I also like feel like I think people were always scared to take those. Like if you hand it to somebody, like as a credit card, do you want that credit card? Like if you're a restaurant, do you really want to give somebody that credit card? Do they flip through it? Does it lock it? Like all those questions. Remember? Oh, it was coin. The card
Coin,
was
that's what
coin.
it was, but it was spelled funny, right?
Yeah. It was
It
spelled
was
funny.
it was a
Just
black card.
wonder.
I remember that.
Yeah, I just wonder how they lock it. Right? There's got to be a way to do it. I mean, no. As soon as somebody swipes it, it's going to show up on your phone. But
Right. I
I
mean,
mean,
is it fingerprint? We'd have to watch.
no, it's not. It's you basically select it and then it
You
just
select
shows
it,
up.
hand it over to whoever is taking the card.
I'm assuming you can lock it in an app
Yeah,
itself.
I'm
I
assuming
don't know.
we lock it.
I'm just kind of. I probably won't get it because just it's me.
It is pretty cool. I like it. But it's funny. It's like you have all these banking things now, and I use Acorns and I use Stash. And I also have a Chime card, but I don't use it. And what's neat about that is you can move money in and out. Like Stash, you have an investment account, but also you can put money into your Stash card. And then the
Hmm.
Stash card, if you use it to buy certain things, it'll give you pieces of stock. Now we're only talking like 1 cent of stock, but it's still fun. Like it makes it fun. You're like, you'll get an alert. It's like, you've just bought stock with your flowers that you bought at
Yeah.
Home Depot. It's kind of fun. But all these cards now, I've noticed they weigh. They give you these giant heavy metal cards. I stuck them on my wallet. I'm like, no, this is not going to work. Like now you have all these big heavy, because they want you to have, here's my card. And it's like this big, prestigious thing. And they're beautifully designed. They're really heavy now. They're not like the thin plastic crappy cards they used to be. But when you put 3 or 4 in your wallet, and it starts to get a little unwieldy.
Well, yeah. So I haven't switched my my company card yet, but the only card you get now is a metal card.
Yeah. So they're all made of metal now, is what you're saying.
It's weird. Yeah.
It is weird because I'm carrying around this big, bulky, like 5 cards with all metal, and it's. Anyway, Binji card is pretty cool. Bart says he's going to try it. I'm going to wait till he tries it first.
But before we try that, I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our sponsor, Send Pro Online from 50 Bows. Stop wasting time in line. Send email packages. No, send mail and packages. You don't have to
Send
stand
your
in line to
email packages. Don't wait in line
Don't
to
wait.
send your
Don't wait.
emails.
And avoid all the confusion. Like we're confused now. The best postal rates for your business. With Semper Online from Pitney Bowes, you can send packages and mail without leaving your office right from your desk as low as $4.99 a month. You save time and money no matter what you send, from letters to packages to overnights. Starting only $4.99 a month, you can print shipping labels and stamps right from your email. From your email. Wow, I have email stuck in my head. From your own printer. Easy to compare rates using the online software. Gain access to special USPS savings for letters and priority mail shipping. Plus, check all your shipments. Plus, get email notifications when they arrive. See, there's the email notifications. There it is, sir. And for being an e-commerce minute listener, you receive free 30-day trial to get started. As an added bonus, you also receive free 10-pound scale shipped right to your door to help you accurately weigh your packages. Go to pb.com/minute to access a special offer and get free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. Yes, pb.com/minute. Experience better way to ship with free trial of Sempra online from Pitney Bowes and email.
You made it. You made it through. So the founder of this, Ryan Marquez, this is not the first time he tried to launch a smart credit card. According to Forbes, in the spring of 2017, he shut down a similar startup, Plastic, and it's one of those PLASTC. He shut down a similar startup, Plastic, after running out of money. The company raised millions of dollars through crowdfunding, but they never ended up shipping any of the cards. So as the Kickstarter thing goes, a lot of customers were angry. However, they partnered with MasterCard this time, and that should provide a little bit more financial security.
Yeah, it is.
Very interesting. All right, so Bart is going to order a Binji card, and he's going to report back to us and let us know how it works out.
I will indeed. Oh, I'll just throw it out the window.
All right, I'll just throw it out the window. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.